Hello, everybody. My name is Chef Kellee, and I'm here to cultivate your culinary curiosity. You ready? So I'm a self-taught chef. I was born and raised in the Glenville area of Cleveland, Ohio, and my culinary curiosity was sparked by my grandmother. Just sitting in the kitchen, having conversations with her while she was cooking. She was teaching me, educating me, and sharing ideas. So I want to share my curiosity and my culinary experience with everybody. This is one of my favorite little quotes. Cooking from scratch is the single most important thing we could do as a family to improve our health and our general well-being. So with this said, let's move on to this problem that we have. We know there's a lack of knowledge and education. We know that families are being misinformed. We know there's a lack of income and money. We know that we have single-parent households. We know that the ability and the time to prepare homemade foods. We know that we don't have the supplies and the equipment to do these. And the stores and the grocery stores and the inner city don't offer us all the same thing. So, with this being said, we talked a little bit about the problem. I want to share a little quick story. I work at a jazz club, and at this jazz club, one of my coworkers there is a young girl. She has a son, and she was telling me about, well, we like to talk about food. So she comes in the kitchen sometimes, and she's like, oh, what are you cooking? Oh, I would like to cook that. And she likes to say, oh, I have this at home, but I don't have that. Like, what can I do? So I like to share little recipes or little improvisations that you can do with food and cooking to help her out. And she told me a story about I would love to cook from scratch and help cook with my son, different things like that. She said, but I don't have the time. I said, I understand. And then she said, so, today I ordered him a pizza, but we could have had a lot more fun making this pizza together from scratch. Then we talked about money, equipment, the tools. Sometimes people out here don't have electricity, water, gas. The simple things that we know that, most of us have at home, and we can go home and just prepare these meals. A lot of people don't have these things. So I would like to try to fix this problem. I can't do this alone. I need your help. So with this problem, I would like to cultivate culinary curiosity amongst the children and their family. I would like to expand their palates and promote family connection around healthy eating. And how can I do this, you ask? Well, one way, I would like to start with the kids, because the kids will get your attention. So what I would like to do is spark the kids' attention. I would like to introduce and teach them to different fruits and vegetables. Send home these products, fresh produce and recipes with these families. And ask these kids to cook these recipes, try these recipes out with their families, and send some feedback. So I piloted with the music settlement. Shout out to Karen Heitlinger, Chair of Early Childhood. And I created a recipe card. As you can see, this recipe card is pretty simple. You only need like 2 ingredients, maybe 15 minutes of your time. We got plantains. I walked into a classroom. I had a whole bunch of plantains. I asked these 4-year-olds, I said, what is this? They said, a banana. I said, no, this is not a banana. They was like, oh, it's not? You don't know what you're talking about. I was like, no, it's not a banana. I gave everyone one, told them to hold it. They said, well, it's a little bit bigger than a banana. I asked them to try to peel it. They said, we can't peel it. This is a very strong banana. I said, it's not a banana, it's a plantain. So by the time I convinced the kids it was a plantain, they was extremely curious about this particular plantain. They wanted to get inside. They wanted to see what it tastes like. They wanted to cook it, sent it home with them. Now it's on their parents. So I sent this plantain home with the parents. This I would like to explain to you briefly, but I do want to go back to my story about sending those plantains home with the kids, and I'll let you see what happened. So I'll send home these recipes with the families, but I also would like to connect QR codes because the world is changing. I know if you've been to a restaurant lately, you didn't get a menu, you got a little QR code to scan, came up on your phone. So what I would like to do is have QR codes in grocery stores. We'll have links to these recipes on how to use different produce in the grocery stores. So we're going to spark your curiosity, send home recipes, connect them with QR codes. Now you're cooking with your family, and we're also having fun. And, you know, cooking with kids is not just about the ingredients. It's not about the recipes. It's about harnessing your imagination, empowerment, and your creativity. So here I am with my students at the music settlement, trying to convince them that that plantain was not a banana. And I would like to share this video with you guys of some feedback that I got from one of my families. All right, so with this being said, I need your help. I need local chefs. I need the grocery stores. I need somebody to help me out with this social media website because like Michelle said, I don't know nothing too much about that. So come on, you guys, help me out. And if you guys would just like to read that slide, one of my favorites.
Chef Kellee, that was awesome. The video really spoke to me, and it was really fun too. I'm going to go off the question script, and because you sparked my culinary curiosity, and I'm curious, what's your favorite meal to prepare for you and your community?
I don't have a favorite meal. I like to go into the grocery store and find something that I have no clue like what to do with it. And I like to bring it home, research it, and prepare something from that particular meal.
Yeah. Have you? And it looks like you've created some recipe cards. Have those sort of been sparked from that creativity and going into the grocery store to find something unusual?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, with the kids, you can find things like dragon fruits or, I mean, simple as a plantain and a banana, things that they may have not tried. I asked a few of the 4-year-olds. I had one of my coworkers. I said, take your grandson to the grocery store and just walk through the produce department and ask them a few questions about what this is and what is that. And so, of course, he said, oh, this is a banana. He knew oranges. He knew apples. But she was a little bit embarrassed to say he didn't know what honeydew melon was or cantaloupe. So she's like, oh, my God, I have to feed him different things because he didn't know this. So.
Yeah, definitely. I have a couple young kids of my own. It's always fun trying new food. So it looks like you've done some incredible work already with the music settlement. Mm-hmm. What do you think your first milestone is that you need to accomplish?
Well, my milestone is that I need to accomplish would be to get some help with social media and connecting with these chefs to get more food cards made and some simple cards. Like, I really think these recipe cards have to be simple to easy. Like, a recipe that you create with just maybe one item at home.
Yeah.
Or if you want to go a little bit further, then you can have more utensils or ingredients that you need to add.
Mm-hmm. In addition to the music settlement, who do you hope to partner with, and what might motivate them to engage with this work?
I would love to partner with some of my fellows. I would love to partner with local chefs. I would love to partner with the food bank because they're passing out food to the community. And we've also talked about food waste. A lot of the food in the boxes, a lot of people don't know what to do with it. So let's give them some recipes. Let's give them some ideas. Let's give them some QR codes to connect them to information on how to use this particular produce.
Mm-hmm. What obstacles do you anticipate getting in your way?
Obstacles? I don't believe in obstacles.
Well, then I'll flip the question and ask, how will you know when you've succeeded?
How will I know when I succeeded? When I can walk into grocery stores and I can see QR codes in the produce department. When I can walk into the inner city grocery stores and see fresh produce. Just the same as if I walk into Whole Foods, I can walk into maybe a Save-A-Lot or somewhere and actually see the same type of produce offerings.
Yeah, that's great. How do you know that your transformation proposition is wanted in your community?
I mean, I've talked to people. The story that I shared about the young girl that works for me, you know, she would love to cook for her son. She would love to try different things. But when you have certain obstacles, and I just said I don't believe in obstacles, so if there is a workaround, you know, there is a need because she's trying. She wants to do better. But when you have like food stamps, you can't go by all these ingredients. And so that's why I would like to also teach on how to preserve, how to repurpose your food so that you can have better use of it.
Yeah, that's great. And what are your long-term goals? You talked about having the QR codes in the grocery stores and really connecting in schools. What do you hope to see change in communities?
I really hope to see like home ec and life skills brought back into the school system.
Yeah.
And we're teaching, starting young, teaching people how to survive, teaching them life skills.
Well, I'd love for you to teach my kids. Yeah, this was wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.